December 24th, 2017. Joe may have secured his hitman money yesterday. The plot thickens. Today, Chelsea Putman, one of Joe Exotic's nieces, called Gail, who knows how she got that number, looking for me. She said she had documented proof of Joe's fraud, including facts such as having a bar and liquor license in the name of Ann Patrick, some older relative. She said Joe was trying to get her arrested for attacking his mother, Shirley Schreibvogel, but she said she was trying to evict some drug addict friend of Joe's who had moved in with her grandparents. Chelsea said Joe told her that I'd called him on the phone yesterday to tell him that I'm filing another $1 million lawsuit against him, which was a lie. So he'd gone to his mom to get the $13,000 to pay lawyers. She went on to say that Joe had bragged about the tigers he sent to Pat Craig at PETA's insistence were not the Dade City Wild Things tigers, but rather just 40 of his old tigers that wouldn't breed anymore. I believe that if Joe is speaking, he's lying, but it made me wonder if he's robbing his mom to pay the hitman, because it doesn't sound like he's getting ready to settle. This Facebook post was by Chelsea's husband, Travis Putman, so pardon the language. Makes me wonder if they moved the Schreibvogel home into his name to avoid collection if Shirley dies and Joe has some claim to her house. Chelsea called from 2 different numbers today, and I listed the numbers. Gail told her to put it in writing and email it. And then this was what Travis wrote, and I'm not going to say everything he said. So Joe Maldonado wants to post on Facebook about assault on his mom and all this trespassing bullshit. Well, let me tell you, it's hard to trespass on your own property, and I put the signs up. Now the altercation that happened in the doorway is because the crackhead bitch wouldn't leave, so my wife told her to leave, and things escalated, just pushing and shoving, no hitting. Joe don't know shit. He wasn't there, but he was there earlier that day getting about $13,000 from his 83-year-old mother because he's a bum that has 2 businesses and can't manage money or make his 4 truck payments on time that are in his mother's name, not including a tour bus he got repoed and still owed over $100,000 on, and running for governor. I'm not going to say the next 2 lines. Anyways, we all have the documentation because my wife is the caretaker of her grandparents and Joe can't stand that. He's drained them dry for close to $1 million, and we have all the promissory notes. They are making a living off the government VA money, and he takes them to the cleaners every chance he gets. A lot of stuff will be out there today. We have contacted all the news stations about Joe and that park, and will be interviewed soon. And I'm not going to say the last line either. Yeah, that's his family. If you're enjoying my diary, please like, share, and subscribe. You can find other ways to connect to me over at bigcatrescue.org/Carole.Baskin.